Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. I'm so pumped you're tuning in today because we're going to break down some incredibly practical, totally legitimate ways to earn extra money online. Look, if you've got a laptop, a smartphone, and an internet connection, you literally have the tools to build a brand new income stream in 2026. But let's be real, navigating the online world means dodging a lot of noise and a whole lot of scams. So today, we're cutting right through all that fluff to bring you 7 realistic methods you can actually start using right now. Think about this for a second. What if the exact device you're using right now to doom scroll social media or binge watch your favorite shows could actually help you pull in an extra 500, 1,000, or even more dollars every single month? The internet is absolutely packed with real life-changing earning opportunities, but unfortunately, it's also flooded with fake get-rich-quick schemes and a ton of empty promises. So, here is the absolute baseline truth before we dive in. There is no guaranteed income. Online income is not magic, guys. Anyone out there promising you overnight wealth, instant cash with zero effort, or some secret trick to getting rich is straight up lying to you. Your real earnings, they're going to depend entirely on your unique skills, your location, the effort you actually put in, and the market demand for whatever it is you're offering. Okay, so here's our roadmap for today. 1. The online income reality. 2. Selling your skills directly. 3. Creating and selling products. 4. Building a content business. 5. Spotting and avoiding scams. And finally, number 6, your 30-day action plan. All right, let's kick things off with section 1, the online income reality. No matter which method we talk about today, you're going to need to rely on a few core principles. You've got to invest time, develop at least one genuinely useful skill, and really build customer trust. But above all else, you need patience and consistency. You know, it's wild, but the most common mistake beginners make is quitting right around day 14. Just when things start feeling tough, they bail, completely forgetting that real traction usually takes a solid 60 to 90 days of consistent effort. You don't need to try every single method we cover today. Just pick one, learn it properly, and commit. Moving right along to section 2, selling your skills directly. This is basically trading your time for money. Our very first method is freelancing. This simply means you learn one valuable skill, maybe that's video editing, building websites, or running social media, and you pitch it directly to businesses who need help. This path is perfect for self-starters who want the absolute fastest route to their first dollar online. The massive advantage here, immediate cash flow, and you don't need to build a giant audience first. The downside is that you are actively trading your hours for dollars, which gets pretty hard to scale later on. Oh, and the biggest mistake to avoid, competing purely on being the cheapest option out there. Don't do that. Market yourself as the most reliable instead. If you're a beginner, think of this as your personal blueprint. Step 1, select just one service to offer. Keep it focused. Step 2, learn the basics using free online tutorials. Step 3, create 3 sample projects to prove you actually know your stuff. Step 4, organize those samples into a simple, clean portfolio. Step 5, start sending personalized proposals to potential clients on platforms like Upwork or LinkedIn. And finally, step 6, deliver incredible work and collect those positive reviews. Now, let's talk expectations. A realistic starting baseline for a beginner usually lands somewhere between $15 and $30 an hour. Obviously, highly experienced specialists are charging way more than that. Your rate will absolutely grow as your portfolio grows, but just keep in mind that landing that very first paying client, it can take a few weeks of consistently sending out proposals, so hang in there. Method number 2 is offering virtual assistant or VA services. Look, businesses desperately need help organizing their digital lives. As a VA, you might be handling calendar scheduling, basic data entry, light bookkeeping, or even customer support. This is a fantastic fit for highly organized folks who thrive on administration. You definitely don't need a super technical background for this. What you do need is extremely strong communication, basic computer literacy, and unshakable reliability. You can start by just listing your services on remote job boards. The upside is a very steady flow of work. The limitation, though, is it can be pretty demanding on your daily schedule. A huge mistake beginners make is taking on way too many clients at once and dropping the ball on communication. Entry-level VAs typically pull in around $15 to $25 an hour. All right, method number 3 is online tutoring or coaching. If you already have a solid grasp on a subject, and that could be anything from coding to fitness basics, conversational English, or even interview prep, you can get paid to teach it. This one's great for patient people who genuinely enjoy mentoring others. The biggest advantage is you probably already possess the skill. You just need to start marketing it. The main hurdle is usually just managing schedules across wildly different time zones. To get started, you can apply to established tutoring platforms or just offer your services locally through social media. Realistically, tutors can make $20 to $60 an hour, depending on the topic. But listen to me on this one. Never fake your credentials. Honesty is non-negotiable here, so do not claim professional certifications you don't actually have. That brings us to Section 3, creating and selling products. Basically, build it once and sell it over and over again. Method number 4 is selling digital products. We're talking about things like resume templates, printable calendars, business spreadsheets, or quick educational ebooks. This method is an absolute dream for creative types or really systematic thinkers. The beauty of this is the infinite scale. You create the file one time, and it can be downloaded a million times with zero extra manufacturing costs. The catch? It requires a decent upfront time investment with absolutely no guaranteed return. Beginners can jump in by using free design software to create simple templates and putting them up on marketplaces like Etsy or Gumroad. Just avoid the classic trap. Don't spend weeks creating a product based purely on what you think is cool without researching if there's actual market demand for it first. Let's do a little math here because it's super encouraging. If you create a highly useful digital product and price it at just $10, selling it 50 times generates a quick $500. But a quick reality check, don't fall for the whole glamorous passive income myth where you're just sipping drinks on a beach. In the real world, passive income usually means actively fixing website bugs at 2 in the morning, running your own marketing, managing platform fees, and answering customer support emails. Method number 5 is user-generated content, or UGC. This is where brands actually pay you to make product review or unboxing videos. It turns out this is absolutely perfect for charismatic, outgoing people who love making videos, but really don't want the intense pressure of having to build their own massive audience. All you need is basic smartphone videography skills and to feel somewhat comfortable on camera. You can start by filming practice reviews of stuff you already have around the house and emailing those straight to smaller brands. Earning expectations are kind of all over the place, but beginners often charge around $100 to $200 a video. The best part? You don't need any followers. The brand takes your video and uses it on their channels. The biggest mistake to avoid? Making it look like a stiff, high-budget commercial. Brands want relatable, authentic consumer reviews. Let's move to Section 4, building a content business. This is all about that long-term potential. Method number 6 is affiliate marketing. This is where you put out useful content, maybe a blog post, a weekly newsletter, or a tutorial, and you recommend a product. If someone clicks your unique link and buys it, you earn a commission. This is a great route for strong writers and researchers. The massive upside is earning money on products you don't even have to manufacture or ship yourself. The downside is it really requires a pre-existing audience or solid web traffic to make significant cash. Beginners can start by joining programs like Amazon Associates and simply reviewing products they genuinely use. Realistic earnings start at literal pennies, but they can scale to thousands a month. It just takes serious time. The critical stake here is spamming your links to totally irrelevant products. That will instantly destroy your audience's trust. And method number 7 is building a YouTube channel or a broader content brand. This is for the patient creatives who are willing to learn the ropes of video editing, thumbnail design, and good storytelling. You can start super simply. Just use your smartphone to record videos that solve very specific problems for viewers. The huge advantage here is that building a personal brand is a massive lever for future opportunities, like sponsorships and ad revenue. The limitation, though, is a notoriously high burnout rate. Most channels don't earn meaningful money right out of the gate. It's a marathon that takes months of consistent uploading. The most common pitfall is making videos you want to make, rather than focusing on the specific problems your target audience actually needs solved. Now, Section 5, spotting and avoiding scams. This is crucial for protecting yourself and your money. Look, as you explore these methods, you have got to protect your time, your hard-earned money, and your personal info. Scammers specifically target eager people who are just starting out online. If you see an opportunity promising you high income with zero effort, no skills required, and instant results, it's a trap. Absolutely. Keep an eye out for red flags like fake crypto groups, jobs that ask you to reship packages, courses promising instant wealth, or any unverified recruiters asking for your passwords or social security info right up front. If you take literally nothing else away from this section, memorize this golden rule. Avoid upfront payment scams. You should never, ever have to pay a company to get a job.
You should never be asked to buy expensive equipment from some random unknown vendor or deposit a weird, mysterious check just for the promise of future work. Legitimate clients pay you for your skills. They never ask you to pay them.
Finally, Section 6, your 30-day action plan. Here is your roadmap to actually get started. It's time to pick the path that actually fits what you need right now. Need income fast? Start with a service-based method like freelancing or being a virtual assistant. Looking for creative work with a medium-term payoff? Give UGC or digital products a shot. And if you're ready to build a long-term asset, go all in on YouTube or affiliate marketing. Once you choose, just stick to a simple 30-day plan. Spend week 1 learning the absolute basics and defining your niche. Spend week 2 building out your portfolio samples. Week 3 is go time for publishing your content or applying to clients. And week 4 is all about reviewing your results, tweaking your approach, and improving.
Let's wrap things up with a really empowering thought. As we look at 2026, the traditional 9 to 5 isn't the only secure path anymore. Honestly, the real risk might be relying on just a single source of income. So are you going to just consume the internet this year, or are you going to start creating your own economy? Online income is not magic. It comes from solving a real problem for a real person. Choose one method, develop a useful skill, and focus first on earning your first honest dollar online. I would absolutely love to know, which online earning method are you going to try first? Drop your answers down in the comments for me. And hey, make sure you hit subscribe to stay updated for more realistic explainers on money, business, and real online opportunities. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.